Good morning, grade twos and threes. Great work on finding area the last couple of days. And we found area of rectangles and which we call regular polygons. And we also were able to find the area of some irregular polygons. And these were shapes that had these different kind of really strange designs. And that was the activity you did yesterday. And we did a great job at that. And we know that finding the area means we just find the amount of space inside that shape, whether it's a rectangle or a really strange looking shape. Okay? So today we're going to have some fun. We're going to get creative and we're going to build some area animals. So you're going to come up with whatever design you'd like. You can try to make it after an animal. You can come up with your own animal or make something creative, a monster, a person, a picture of yourself, but we're going to do it on grid paper. Because when we find area, we often use grid paper because it helps us to count the squared units that are inside that shape. So I'm going to make my area animal. And there's a few important things that I have to remember. First, when I'm using my grid paper, I want to make sure my lines are straight. So I'm going to use this helpful tool, the ruler, to help me with that. Because I don't want my lines to be curved, and then it would be really hard to count how many squared units are inside. So I want my lines to be nice and straight. And I also want them to go around each of the grids on the grid paper. I don't want them to go through because then we don't know how many squared units are inside. So, my area animal, here we go. I'm going to start over here with the tail. And my tail's going to go up 1, 2, 3 boxes. And then I'm going to come over. And here we go. And now onto the body. And I'm going to have legs. There's my leg number 1, first leg. And this is a side view of my animal, so you're only going to see 2 legs. Okay? Now, of course, my animal's going to need a head. Here we go. And up. This is going to be the mouth going right to the edge of my page. And then I'm going to come back, with the animal's head. And down to fill out my animal's body. And that, of course, attaches to the tail. So there's my animal. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. But that's my animal right there. So there's step 1. Now, step 2 is to find the area of your animal. How many squared units are inside? So let's start. Here we go. My tail has 1, 2, 3 squared units. My body, I'm going to continue from 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now the head, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And now I just have to add my legs on. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So the area, and remember we do A equals, the area of my animal is 25 square units. And I'm all done. So be creative, use the grid paper that Mr. Allen has attached. And if you can't print that out, if you don't have a printer, try to use the grid that I put on the Google Slides. You can build your animal on there by inserting different shapes to build your animal, okay? And if you finish this and you're like, oh, I'm ready for another challenge, try the challenge question at the bottom, which is, I'm going to give you the area, which is 24 squared units. And you have to be able to design an animal, and it has to end up being 24 squared units. So you're going to have to do a little bit more planning with the challenge question. Have some fun, and I'll talk to you guys later.